Okay. And I'm going to share this in a couple places, so be patient. There we go. And I'm going to send it to, hey, everybody, give me a few seconds. I'm doing some behind the scene things, but we're going to talk tonight. For those of you that just watched the Memorial concert, we're going to talk. And I've got my sisters on tonight, so just give me a minute. Let me do this and get this done, and we'll be ready to talk to you. All right. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Pastor Dennis Martin, and want to thank you for joining us on this Tuesday night. I know that it's late. I see already between Facebook and YouTube, we've got 51 people viewing us already. I see your comments, and everyone can see your comments. I first want to say thank you for all of your support and love that you've shown to me and my family over these last couple of weeks. Been over a month now. And tonight, want to thank those of you that viewed the concert that we had for my sister Duranice, and it was just overwhelming to see all the support and those of you that were with us tonight. I've asked my sisters, my wife, my daughter, they're on tonight, and I'm going to bring them on, and we're just going to have a conversation. You know, I still believe that there's nothing like family, and I thank God certainly for family. And so during this period of time, so many of you have been so kind to us, and we just want to thank you. So let me, because I know y'all didn't come to hear me talk. Y'all want to see the sisters, so let me bring them on. I think you can see them all on there, and let them just talk to you tonight. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We've got a lot of people watching, and a lot of people are sort of saying how much they love you and appreciate you all. Let me say we've got tonight, let's see, we've got Lena here, we've got June, my lovely wife on here, we've got my sister Lydia, we've got my sister Latrice, we've got LaShawn, my sister LaShawn, and Phyllis, and we also got Leslie. She's here too. So they're here tonight, and we just wanted to come on. And you know, a lot of times when you go through things like this, you don't get an opportunity to just express to people how you feel, and thank them for all the love that we was shown. Sometimes we concentrate on our enemies so much that we really forget to thank our friends and people that love us. And so tonight they're here. I don't know who's going to talk first. Whoever's going to talk first. Everyone else, who's going to lead this out? I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna hush and let y'all talk. Who's going to lead us out tonight? Who is that? Phyllis going to lead us? All right, everybody else mute yourself, and then when you get ready to talk, you can unmute yourself. But let's Phyllis,
yes,
go right ahead.
I just want to thank everybody. I appreciate you. I felt the love. Earth has no sorrows that heaven cannot heal, and we release Duranice into the hands of a God that has never made a mistake. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for just everything. Sometimes it was just a look. Sometimes it was just a praise. But we appreciate everything you did to help. That's helping us to get through this. We do.
All right. That's Phyllis. She's now you have to understand Durantis was the oldest, but Phyllis is the mother of us all.
Absolutely.
Just in case y'all didn't know that, Durantis was the oldest for the sisters, but Phyllis is the mother of us all. She She tells all of us what to do. So thank you, Phyllis. Who else wants to talk? Somebody, who else wants to say something?
Well, first, give it honor to God who's the head of my life, to my companion, to all the saints and friends. I truly thank God for being what?
You're acting.
I was
Who's your companion?
Jesus.
Jesus is your Savior.
Mother said he's your husband until you get one.
Oh.
Go ahead, no.
I want to say
Come in, Shani. You're not on the camera.
Oh.
There you go.
thank you to everybody. To me, this service was final. And they said it's over down here.
Hallelujah.
But in the words of the Canton Spirituals, we will meet again.
Yes.
Over on the other. Over on the other.
Yes, yes.
Shore.
Lord, thank you.
I'm gonna miss, people keep saying how strong we are. I don't see it as strength. It's just that we're doing what we have to do, because I really wish God would have healed my sister. I wish that we were not in this place. It's kind of difficult to watch and see people say, rest well, Duranice.
Yeah.
When
You was expecting
I wanted something else.
Yes.
And I said, and I'm going to be honest, and I said, ask somebody, what do you do when God disappoints you? And when I say God disappoints me, I mean, he did not do what I asked him. And he did not do what I knew he could do. Because it's not like he couldn't do it.
That's right.
It's not like he couldn't do it. He didn't. So this is a very difficult place. I think I can speak for all of us.
She chose. It's her choice.
Yeah, it's her choice,
You
but we
have to
still hurt.
respect her.
I'm still hurt about it.
Me too.
Yeah. And people need to understand that, of course, yes, your family, your gospel artists, your ministers and stuff, but some things you just don't understand. Even as I look tonight at the thing, and when the guy, it really brought me to tears when the guy was talking about how they've been working for the last 40 weeks talking about Broadway. And I really had to say to God, I don't understand that. I mean, Broadway, and that was a desire. But I've come to learn that some things we may never understand, and some things we may not need to put ourselves through a lot of trouble trying to understand. We just have to, this is one of those times when your faith is tested, where you just got to say, we got to trust God on this. We always say he knows what he's doing, but it's still hard. I mean, no one's gonna lie to nobody on here tonight that this is the difficult one. This is still hard.
It hurts.
Yeah.
And you do want questions. We have questions. We have questions that need answers.
Yeah.
But thank God for our mother and our father. They put it in us, whether you understand God or not. You just have to accept, Mr. Clean. Thank you. Accept what God allows.
Yeah. It was a difficult time, and I've been talking about the last couple of weeks. I've been talking about dealing with grief, and one of the things that I talked about Monday night on the live that I did was monitoring our progress on our way to healing or dealing with grief, because it's there, it's going to happen, and we have to deal with this. This is a time that you have to sing through it, preach through it, but it's still there. It doesn't go away. And tonight, as Sean said, it makes it sort of like it's final, but at the end of the day, when you go to the house and she's not coming out the door singing,
Right.
it still hits here. And
It doesn't feel right.
right, it don't feel right. I said to June, I said to her the other day, I said, you know, the one thing that all the sisters have to get used to is this, and that is they've never been without Duranice.
Right.
She's been without them.
Yes.
She was the first born as far as the sisters, so they've never been without her. She's always been in their life, and now you got to deal with the fact that she's not here. That's another thing you got to deal with, and it takes time to deal with it. Only time will take care of some of this. It won't even heal you from all of it, but it'll take care of some of it. But you know, I think that this is transparency that people need to see, that okay, they're anointed family, they sing, but listen, this one hurts. It really, this one gets you in a place that you never thought you would be.
Right. That's right.
So it's one of those things. June, you gonna say anything tonight, or you just gonna look at me? You're looking beautiful though.
I would like to say, I think Latrice have the information. We did not put, because we really want to be a blessing to her son,
Okay.
Marcus, and there is a way that you can send a blessing to him, and I will let whoever have that information, because I don't know it, and people were calling in wanting to know where can they send funds to be a blessing.
Okay. Latrice, you got it, or?
It's, if you go to her website, you'll see it on the DuraniceApace.com.
Okay.
And you'll see the icon where you can be a blessing to the family. Marcus.
Okay. And let me thank those of you. We put out a thing, I think about a couple weeks ago, and so many of you have responded by sending cards. We picked them up and made sure that the Marcus got them and everything.
Yes,
And
yes.
that has been very nice. We've got cards from all over the world. And so we really appreciate you doing that, because we don't want to take it for granted. People have to do that. They don't have to, but we thank you for doing so. And we really appreciate that.
Yes. And to everyone who's been bringing food to us, Liberty Church of God in Christ, Eric McLaughlin, and Sheikah and Aisha, her sister. I don't know the name of her restaurant, but you all know who you are, who've been feeding us and making sure we are all right. Appreciate that. We all thank you all for everything.
Amen.
Everybody that's done anything in this time, we thank you.
Yeah. And we see all your comments coming in. Thank you so much for sharing with us in your comments. You see, we wanted to just sort of come on after that, because now we've got to deal with the process of healing and getting to healing. And that may be a little lengthy. It don't mean we're gonna get through that quick. It's gonna be a minute. And you know, we really need you all to pray, to really continue to pray. I haven't talked with all the sisters, but I do know that they're probably experiencing some things and going through some things, and going through a lot of things. So some of you, I know you want to hear from them, and I don't know how much talking they want to do, but we're gonna let everybody talk tonight. So that's our therapy. That's part of our healing. And so we just let you get it out. Whatever you say, we're gonna be fine. So let's, Latrice, you gonna talk to us? You ain't gonna talk to us. Not tonight, huh? You just want to sit here, and I understand. Lydia, leave me. June, you gonna say anything?
Hi. Thank you for your prayers, and please continue to pray for us.
Lena?
I'm grateful to God for whom He left with us. I have sisters left, and I choose. I just want them to know how much I love them, because we never know.
We love you too.
Appreciate my sisters. I just want them to hear it while they're alive.
Yes.
Because
We
you
love
just
you.
don't, you
Yeah.
don't know.
I love all of y'all. We love each other. That's what mother put in us. Lydia,
Lydia.
you want to say something?
Hey, Lydia, you gonna say something? I understand.
I just wanted to say that I'm grateful to God for thinking enough of me um, to put me in this family, to have not only my mother being my mother, but my aunts being my aunts, my grandmother being who she was, and the God that they put inside of us. I don't take it for granted. Um, for each one of them, I am beyond honored to have them as aunts. I tried my best. I tried my best to uh, honor my aunt Duranice while she lived. I didn't know that that God was going to take her away when I, as quick as He did. But I just want to tell my family, thank you for being my family. Thank you.
We
Thank
love
you.
you, girl. We
I
love you,
love you
Lena.
too. Your what you taught us, what you've instilled in us, is beyond any money or material things or anything. Auntie Nisa used to always say, "Lena, I know you love me because of how you take care of me and do this. I'm gonna put you on wheel." And I used to be like, I used to, I was like, put you in my wheel. That'll never happen, I'm not thinking about that. But what she instilled in me was more than anything that she could have left me materialistic. And I feel that same way about all of my aunts and my family.
My God.
Beautiful. She was just a lovable person.
She touched the world.
Yeah. You know, I've been in this family probably 43 years. 43. I've been married 41, but 43 I've been in. I came in 2 years before I got married. And I look at everybody now. I think if I'm correct, um, I remember coming in, and I think there were one or two sisters thought I was taking away their sister, so they didn't too much care for me at first. I think that was Lydia Latrice, and it may have been Leslie too. I'm not sure. They was upset because I was coming in. They was like, "Who is he?" But they're definitely my sisters. Wouldn't give anything for them, and we just sort of, you know. I know people don't get it, but we're like anybody else. We're like any other family. We have agreements, disagreements. We love, we cry together. We have family functions where we go to eat. Now we've got to adjust because I don't know. It was already one thing with Bishop Pace not being around,
Right.
with Dad Pace not being around,
Yes.
then Mother Pace.
Yeah.
Now Duranice. So those days, I'm sure we'll still have them once this pandemic is over, but I can probably say it'll never ever be truly the same.
Right.
It won't be. It will
Yeah.
not.
It just won't be, the same. One of the things I was so happy for Duranice about was that, and I want to be just honest with you all that are watching. We've got, a lot of you watching, and let me say something that, I'm going to speak for me and probably for the sisters too. A lot of times, people don't do you right, and they don't do the right things about you. and concerning you and towards you. But the thing that I love that God did is God went around what I call the system. He bypassed the structure of the gospel field that thought, if we don't support you, if we don't push you, if we don't give you a voice or give you a platform, you won't have one. And God really did something, and I think it's because of the prayers of Mother Pace and Dad Pace and Bishop Pace. And he went around the system because no one could have predicted, no one could have opened a platform as wide as the Steve Harvey Show.
That's right. You're right.
And put her on it. He went around denominational barriers. He went around everybody and put her somewhere that nobody that was trying to keep her from getting there had any control to stop her from getting on that stage.
That's right.
And because she got on that stage, you heard the guy said, I was looking on YouTube, looking for something to lift me. And I found Miss Duranice and I got in contact with her. That's God bypassing what the power structure that felt we got you. And then not only did her ministry go past that platform, but then she created, through the help of God, her own platform where when she would go into the supermarkets, the restaurants, and people pull cameras out and she'd be singing in the airport and stuff. That's God setting a stage for you that nobody else.
Preach, Dennis. Yes.
That's what he did.
Yes.
And we're not, that's not trying to be funny. I'm not throwing off at anyone, but that's a fact. He put on a stage that now the world will never.
Never. You're right.
I mean, they'll never forget the woman with that voice. They'll always associate her with Steve Harvey's show. They will always associate her with singing in restaurants and stuff and all of that. And even, now people are saying, I love you. And I believe it. But I just want to say to us, while I got your attention, let's love people while we got them.
That's right.
That's right.
That's so true.
Please.
Let's stop playing favoritism. Let's stop all the other stuff. Let's just love each other. Everyone has a part in what they do. And you have to recognize what people have done. And you have to love them for while they're here. That voice is silent. We'll never hear that voice again.
Never.
And that not only a voice, but an anointed voice. And one with the right attitude.
Yes.
She never met a stranger. She'd be like, no, who is that with Duranice? Now who?
Wait,
Duranice, who is that? And y'all know I'm telling the truth. How many would y'all can talk? How many would say when you would see her with somebody, you'd be like, now who is that Duranice?
Who is that now? Yeah. Listen, who is this?
That's right.
And I got a short story. We was out of town, and she went to the mall, and so I stayed in the car. I drove her to go get some things she needed. So I stayed in the car, just out there meditating, being by myself, happy. And then next thing I see is Duranice coming with about 75 other people. She done went into the store and said, "Sean in the car." When I see this big crowd coming to me, I said, "Lord, no, she didn't." No.
Yes, she would. Lord Jesus.
And I think she got that from your mother then, because if y'all remember when y'all stayed on off of flat shows, man, everybody, if somebody came to the house and they were down or whatever, they almost moved in.
Wait, let's go back to Cool Creek. Some of them did move in.
Yeah.
Every Sunday we had more than the 12 that
Sure did.
Yeah, that was funny. You be like, okay, where all these people come from? But that was Duranice. She met no strangers. I mean, and she just sort of drew people to her,
Yes, yes, she did.
No.
King, what you feeling?
King trying to talk about
You didn't tell me that.
Somebody. Now, Sean gave us a story about Duranice. We're not gonna be much longer, but somebody give me one of your more memorable stories of Duranice, when you something that really you be like, really?
Auntie Niecy was so cool. I drove her to North Carolina, and now she gave me instructions to get her there. She's like, Lena, I'm gonna be late. I need you to get me there. And I got her there. And in record time, she was quiet in the back seat. I mean, I didn't hear a peep out of her. When we got to the hotel, she got out of the car and fell face first on the ground, saying, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God." I'm baffled, looking at her like, "What are you doing? What is going on?" Lena, I know they said you could drive, but I didn't know you could drive. She was like, Lena, you went too fast. You almost missed the exit, and you spent around. And she was on the ground, literally on the ground, saying, "Thank you, Jesus.
Now,
Thank
that's
you."
a
But
shame.
the entire ride, she was quiet. She wasn't saying nothing, so I didn't know that she was back there scared. But she was just so cool. That was her demeanor all the time. She was just laid back and cool. Until he got to the place, he was stretched out on the ground. And I was like, what are you doing? She talking about, Lena. Oh, I'll never have you drive me again.
Lord.
But she was so cool. That was her demeanor all the time. Cool.
And every time she wrote a song in Pool Creek, you know when it's something wonderful, because she's always in the restroom writing a song. So we'll hit the door, hit the tub. She's slamming, coming out. I got a song,
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
So we're gonna miss her dearly, Lord.
Yeah, I think she's just always, she gave everybody a name. I used to think that I was the only one she called Bishop. I think she called everybody Bishop.
Maestro, apostle, everybody was a maestro, apostle.
Overseer, elect mayor.
I'm like, that's not an overseer.
Yeah, she's what she's Doc, you gonna be preaching, Doc? You gonna be and I wanted us tonight to, because I know there's somebody else that's lost some loved ones. I've seen some people that have lost loved ones during this pandemic, and I just want to stress the importance of family. Friends, we got friends, but Latrice sent someone, I think she posted some one time that really, and I actually did a live on this. She posted some one time and talked about a person that was famous or whatever, but then they got sick and they were in the hospital. And the only people that were in the hospital to care for them and to be with them was his wife, his son and daughter, and his mother, and everyone else was gone. And so, it's so important for us to recognize at the end of the day, we love everyone else, but we gotta, those of you that are watching, if you got families, you gotta hang together. You can't, whatever your differences, whatever you don't agree on everything, but somewhere down the line, you gotta drop it and just love each other, because now it's just that day too many people are leaving. And I don't want to ever lose a loved one and then regret that I didn't get a chance to show love towards them.
Right.
I want to appreciate it. I want to give every one of my family members, every one of my sisters. I've got sisters, blood sisters. I've got blood brothers. I want to give everyone their flowers while they're living. I don't want to have to wait. You don't have to put me on the program to have words to say anything, because while they're here, I'm going to let everyone know how I feel about it.
But I love it. That's right.
So June, June, you did talk tonight. I'm shocked. Oh, nothing. That's
I'm
that look,
sorry, my
y'all.
mic was muted. What?
Nothing.
It was.
Your mic was muted.
Uh-huh.
Tell us your story of the Duranice, your most memorable time. You ain't gonna tell us? Oh, she muted again. Oh Lord.
One of my greatest memories is when well, first let me just start with saying Duranice believed in everybody. She really believed in you. And so one of my memories is that she wrote, "Can the world see Jesus in me?"
Yeah.
And she told me that I was going to lead this song, and I was very, very young, and I did not want to lead this song. I just felt like I couldn't do it. And I really thought it was just going to be me on stage. So that night, I went out on stage. I looked to the left. Here she come. I was like, oh, okay, she going to help me. Then I looked to the right. Melvin Williams was coming out. I was like, oh, Lord, why is she doing this? Why is she putting me between the lions of gospel? And here I am, this little bit of voice. But, you know, the whole time under her breath, you got it. You can do it. You know, in between slaying the people. Come on, Lydia. No, I just backed completely up. But she was like, I'm proud of you. Afterwards, she was like, I'm proud of you. You did it. We're going to do it again. I'm like, we are? So, when nobody else believes in you, you know, Duranice will.
She did.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite videos, believe it or not. I still got that video.
I can't.
Do y'all remember when I don't know if y'all remember when they did recorded?
You were awesome, Lydia.
Yeah, you were.
Thank
You remember when Voice of Power recorded Strongholds? Do y'all remember that? And Duranice was singing, and then she gave the mic to Melvin Williams, and he didn't know the words, and he was just singing. And he said, y'all help me, because most people didn't know that Duranice probably wrote that song. That was a powerful song, and it's still powerful today. And she would just get the mic, and I think she intimidated most people when they would give her the mic, because they didn't know which way she's gonna go. She'll make a song up out of anything, and you'd be like, okay, which way she going? And then she said, shh, shh. I like, okay, she finna say something. But I think those days, and I probably have more pictures of the Pace sisters in their early days and videos than anybody. One day I'll probably share them, but I got pictures. I used to snap. I don't think they've ever heard me say this, but I'm probably their #1 fan.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's true. Because I keep up with stuff that they do and document stuff that they do over the years. And one day I'm gonna put a photo book together, and we're gonna make sure y'all get it, because they are powerful and awesome. All right.
Leslie, you got a story, Dennis?
Leslie. Okay.
So when we would get in trouble, Mother would sometimes wait till the end of the week and line us up, and we would come into the room one by one to get that whipping. And it was usually from the oldest to the youngest, pretty much like that. Mm-hmm. And Nisi would go in and start praying and speaking in tongues and telling Mother God showed her that she was gonna get in trouble, and she gonna just repent right now and all this other stuff. And most of the time, Nisi didn't get a whipping. So I was gonna try. Mother said, lay down.
Say, lay to me. Get across
the bed. You get ready to get your whipping today. Nisi could pray and testify her way out of whippings. I didn't understand that. I mean.
And then one time, Mother said, she looked at us and said, y'all, what should I do? Everybody was like, beat up. Like you said, beat up, bro. Well, down. I got you. And she still didn't get it. Yeah, I said, Mother, the Lord told me if I did that, I was going to be in trouble. Well, I told her my heart hurt one day. You get the whipping.
So yeah, Niecy sang her way out of whipping.
Yes.
And prayed her way out of whipping. That was amazing to me.
And sang herself on it to go.
Oh my God.
Wow. All right, King, go to Grandma. You trying to get my headphones? Go see Grandma. Won't. All right. Well, let me just say this publicly. I probably and I'll say this on this public platform. I don't want anyone to ever not believe. Let me say that I think honestly, and I know there are a lot of people, but I want everyone to hear me say that the Anointed Pay Sisters, and that includes Sean, even though she did solo thing, I think that they're one of the greatest gospel singing groups in the world. Hands down. I don't, and that's not just because I'm a part. I know I'm friends with other people and other groups and stuff, and that's not to slight them, but I just think that they can just do what they do. Whether they've got credit for it or not, it doesn't change my mind about what they do. And they're awesome collectively, and then they're awesome individually. So when I think of all of them and think of them individually, all of them could do solo careers, but it speaks a lot of them to be able to stay together as sisters, especially when you start getting older, to stay together, to be able to sing and to function. And so each and every one of them, when I look at Lydia, she was talking about singing. I enjoy that video, but she's accomplished a lot with, we were able to go to her graduation, and she actually took the stage and made all of us proud by singing. It was awesome. When I look at Latrice, Latrice is the one. If you want to get something organized and get the business done, give it to Latrice. She's gonna jump right on it, and she's very detailed about it. And she could, Latrice, she's a well kept secret because Latrice can sing, but she's behind the mic, but she really can sing. I mean, and it's like, okay, did I miss something? So she's awesome when it comes to that. Then you talk about Leslie. You just give her the mic and stand back, and she just gonna do it. And I'll be watching sometime when they give her the mic in the choir in the national meetings, and she just boom. And I just be sitting back there just as proud as I can be, saying, that's my sister, y'all. She's singing. She got the mic. We going to church. That's a great thing. Yeah. Then you got our mother, Phyllis. and Phyllis, of course. Now, if y'all wanna hear some praying and want to hear some somebody praying, I mean really praying and interceding and getting through, you let Phyllis go to praying. And then don't let her go to grabbing some of them old songs and singing them. And you just gonna go all the way in. That's just what it's going to be. You're gonna be like, okay. And she's always been just awesome. Then of course you got Sean. Sean. Of course she had some battles with things, but singing, I just would always put Sean whatever. Not in competition, but just put her up with anybody because she could just do what she does. And it takes nothing away from anyone else. And I think the late A. Allen said something. He said, you should praise your own. And so I take this moment to praise my own. I thank God for my wife, June. Now I'm gonna tell you about June. June likes to hide. Now you can see she's not on camera right now. She probably coming back here to say something to me, and then she's gonna get back on camera. But let me tell you about June. June is she likes to hide from the camera. She don't have a Facebook page, she don't have a YouTube channel, she don't have an IG, she don't have anything. She's not on social media unless we put her on there. She's just sort of laid back, y'all. And I'd be trying to take pictures of her, and she'd be like, "Don't take no pictures of me." And I tried to get in front of the camera. I want to get it, and I always say to her, Lydia, I said, you know, what I can understand is when I go back and look at the Pace Sisters DVDs and videos when y'all were with this label, you singing the song, running all down the aisles and clapping and stuff, but you won't go on camera. I don't get that. I mean, if you're doing it there, what's the difference? She said, I don't want everybody in my business. I don't want it. And so that's how she be doing stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't figured this out. I'm gonna get you on camera. So I got on camera the other day, and you know, she was decked. She was dressed to kill. I was like, okay, but at least I got you on there. So I'm surprised I got on here tonight, but I did. And who am I missing? I'm Melanda.
Milanda.
Melanda's not here tonight, but Melanda is the one. Now, you know, if you go deal with Melanda, you got to come correct. She gonna sing and praise and worship and sing songs, but if you don't come correct, she's that one that may cut you. Like you're like, okay, I just got cut somewhere. What happened? But just lovable and adorable. Do anything she can for you, and call and check on you. And so, just a sweetheart. So I want to say that I love and appreciate all of them, and just appreciate. And since she's on here, let me thank God for Lena, my firstborn. You know, she's a daddy's girl. She tried to act like she's not, but she is, because she just gonna make sure she acts so much like a mother that I'm always saying, okay, I don't know if I can put it with two Junes in the house, because both of them, I mean, they just, you know, you ain't eating right, you're not doing this, take that. And I'm like, well, y'all, what is wrong with you all? And so I don't know, but I really love and appreciate it. And my little grandson King. Let me Dwyer. What can we say about Dwyer? Okay, Dwyer. Dwyer is one. Dwyer is that one. She was the drummer. I never forget her playing drum. I didn't know she played drums at first, and then she started playing drums. But Dwyer is that one that's always gonna help somebody. Always. She's always gonna help you. That's what she does. I mean, you know, and they'd be like, Dwyer, what you doing? Well, they need help. And all that is a reflection of their parents and other people. So it's been a good thing. Let me say this tonight before we get out of here. Thank y'all so much for coming. I want everyone on here tonight, the sisters, Lena and June. I want y'all to say something about Demarcus, say something about him and how he's stuck with his mother. I don't think that she could have had a greater son than Demarcus.
No.
Just
You're
awesome.
right.
He is incredible. He's awesome. And so let's say something. I see somebody in the comments before we say something about him. Let me do say that. I want to make sure, just in case he's looking, let me not forget D. Lamar.
Yes.
Let me not forget my son. Oh my God. He's awesome. And he came from playing the drums and tinkling on the keyboard to what he is today. And you know, one of the joys of his life, I know, was to be able to do the recording with Duranice, with his aunt. He did that recording. Don't go through no changes. And it was just a glow that he wanted to make his aunt proud of him. And he's turned out to be an awesome father, awesome daddy. Yes. And I just appreciate him and love him so much. All right, y'all say something about Marcus, then we're gonna get out of here. Let's start with I guess we go in order. I always tell people when I met the Pace sisters, it was only 4 of the anointed Pace sisters. Everyone else got added to the group. Now we got all of them. So let's go. Let's start with Phyllis, and then we'll do Phyllis, and then we'll do June, and then we'll do Sean, and then I don't know the order after that. So go ahead, Phyllis. Say something to Marcus.
I love Demarcus. Demarcus, he's a very extraordinary. He was an extraordinary child. He was an extraordinary man, and he's very observant, and that's the way he was with his mother when they would go out on the road. Let me go get your breakfast. Let me run to the store for you. Mother, are you going to be ready when they come in? Do I need to hang this out? Do I need to hang that out? I appreciate him. They were there for each other. Stick tight like glue. And that's what I can say. I appreciate him for staying there.
Yes, he did.
June?
June?
I just want you to know, Demarcus, I love you. I thank you for the love and care, how gentle you handled your mother, and the respect that you gave her at all times.
All times.
And she was your pretty lady. She just, I thank you. I'm here for you. You know, I was saying, who loves you? All right.
John.
I love you. I love you, Marcus, and I'm constantly praying for you because even though we're hurting and our mother brought us up to be tight like this, you were tighter even with your mom because of what your grandmother put in you.
Yes.
How to love your mother because of the things she had to go through and deal with, not just on the road, but off the road.
Yes.
And you stuck with her, even when I've seen you be upset with her. But you wouldn't have known it if you didn't know Demarcus. You wouldn't have really known it because he knew how to just let it ride and say, okay, mother, we're going to do it your way. You know, and I just love you for that, forever praying that God give you all the answers that you need and the strength, and that the angels minister unto you.
Amen.
And just know your aunts love you and we got your back.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Yes.
Who's going next?
Leslie.
Yes. Oh, I had to turn it my way because I couldn't leave it in. Okay.
Just talk.
I want to say, Demarcus, I love you. You know I love you, and praying for you, and that's all I can say.
Your birthday say.
Yeah, he was born on my birthday, and we'll get through this. That's all I can say. Because I feel, I know I'm hurt, but I know yours is magnified.
Yes.
So many times over what I'm feeling. And I, like Phyllis, I watch you delay and defer your life. I watch you come out of Bethune-Cookman to take care of your mother.
Yes.
I watched you do that. And I'm not saying now is your time, but you've done it. And I'm praying that God will give you the strength to go on and pursue your dreams.
Yes.
And because that's what, people say, that's what she would want. That's what she would want. I know that's what she would want. She would want you to pursue your dreams. Don't forget her. I know you can't forget her, but just pursue your dreams because you stopped your life for her. You did. Love you and appreciate it.
Lydia or either Tracy?
Patrice.
I love you, Marcus. Love you, Den.
Love you too. Lydia.
That's it.
Yeah.
I love you, Marcus. What I will say about Demarcus first is that Demarcus is loving just like his mother, but he is also watchful and full of wisdom. He's a very smart and brilliant young man. He's like our little Jeremiah. So I want him to know, now let me say to him, Marcus, I love you. Take care of you now. Do what God has called you to do. Know that Auntie Lydia is still here. She's still your best friend. Second to Arian. But I'm still here for you. I love you. And get some rest. And then after all of that, let this fuel you to go on and to be that great singer, that great preacher, everything that God has ordained you to be. Your mother is a part of the
Yes.
great cloud of witnesses now saying, come on, Marcus, come on, grab the baton and let's make it to the finish line.
Yes.
Lena? Yeah.
Why is later there with a
Hello?
Yeah. Say something to Marcus, then we getting ready to go.
Oh, you can hear
Yeah.
me? Okay. I just want to say that Demarcus is a gentle giant. He is
Yeah.
bigger than life, life size, physically, but his heart is so pure and genuine. And he loves, one thing about Marcus is he loves his family. And
Yeah.
he will make that known. He loves his family. And he's just like Auntie Nisi. He's gonna push you, he's gonna support you, and he's gonna be there for you. And just like you are there for us, Marcus, we there for you through thick and thin, no matter what. You are not alone. Your family got you. I just want you to know that. We'll call away. If you ain't gotta call, you know you can just pull up. We got you. We rolling. We rocking with you. Your big cousin love you. I'm shorter than you, but your big cousin love you.
Once again, we want to thank all of you for joining. We say again, thank you for your prayers. Just know that we wanted to do this tonight just to show our appreciation to you for all that you've done, all your prayers, all your comments, all your support. The one question everyone keeps asking is, will the Pay Sisters do another recording? You have to ask them. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds and what they have planned. But whatever it is, with this social media, you get a chance to hear about it. We'll share it with you. But again, from my family to yours to everybody, take it from me. We thank you. We feel your strength, your prayers, your love. And we're praying for you. And we just have to believe as we go that our best days are ahead of us and not behind. Thank you so much. Please have a wonderful evening, a good night. Bye, everybody. Love everybody. Bye.